Some people say the hardest part is starting. Some others say the hardest is finishing. I think I finally know which one I agree with.
February 10th, 2024, the day I turned 25.
One time for the birthday girl, two times for the birthday girl, one time for the birthday girl. I had so much to say, so many lessons,
So many things I thought I already understood about life. Somehow, I came up with
three different ideas at once. To turn my lessons into episodes, to make them cinematic, and to turn them into a vlog series. I called it Season 25. It was a season I had waited for, the season of
becoming. And for a while, I actually thought I was doing it because I started this vlog series, and every episode I put out felt like proof that I was becoming the version of myself that I wanted to be. The whole idea of this series was to basically live the lessons I have learned in 25 years by actually taking those lessons and putting them into practice. So every lesson had to be a standalone episode so I could actually live it and, document it. Out of 25 episodes, I think I posted 17. But life happened. Not in a dramatic way, just slowly, like life. Things changed, my work changed, my priorities changed, I changed. And somewhere in the middle of all of that, I just stopped filming. Or let me say, I stopped knowing how to talk about what I was becoming while I was becoming it. Personally think it is important that I stay true to the part of me that started that series and I actually finish it and share, the lessons that life actually taught me in becoming the woman that I am today. One thing about me, I've always liked beautiful things. Like, I love aesthetics so much. If you know me, you know I love aesthetics. I love beautiful spaces. I like colors. I like rings. I like people that look like themselves. And I think somewhere in the middle of my 20s, I realized that style is not just about fashion. It's about identity. So when I say finding your personal style, I mean actually finding your own identity. Like when people look at something and they can immediately think about you that, oh, this would look good on this person, or this person would like this. That's where identity actually starts from. That's when I started building mood boards, Pinterest board. I started saving outfits. I stopped buying outfits just for the sake of buying. Like, it actually had to fit my mood board. I created a mood board and I had this mood board as my phone screensaver for a year. It wasn't just a mood board. It was a mood board about me, my style, my taste, my aesthetics, everything about me, everything that makes up me. And it helped me figure out what my personal style was, but I was trying to create an essence. I wanted to recognize myself because I realized that style is identity. It is deciding how you want the world to perceive you, to identify you. Finding my personal style definitely helped me find some part of myself as well. I realized that the moments that changed my life the most were born out of excitement. Like, I get excited for the littlest things. That's okay. Do what excites. I think that's one of the saying I live by, one of the quotes I live by. Even the idea of starting this channel, my job, my apartment, the idea of even starting this series in the first place were all born out of excitement. The excitement of 2025. I'm happy, I'm feeling 25. Turning 25 is really, really exciting for me. There's this burst of energy inside me that there's hope for the future. I really see it as a time for self-discovery, but not necessarily self-discovery because I've discovered what I want to be, but implementing the things I have learned over time up until this quarter century milestone of my life. Yo, I was so excited to turn 25. I'm not even going to lie. I've been wanting to turn 25 since 22. Honestly, I'm 27 now, and I can boldly say that from the moment I started taking what excites me more seriously, I've been happier.
My life has changed from what I thought it was going to be when I was 21. When I was 21, I had a different vision, but now I have a different vision. Life just changes.
Your 20s is the first time you truly experience change in real time. I don't mean theoretical change. I don't mean, oh, I've changed. No, I mean real change. The kind where your life doesn't look the same every 6 months. Like every 6 months, something feels different. I came to realize that change is not even a punishment. Like, it's transition. You have to change. But transition is uncomfortable because in order to become someone new, you need to lose something first. And sometimes the hardest part is accepting that you cannot become the version of yourself that you want to be if you're not ready to lose the old version of yourself that you were.
Your ability to be able to adapt, to be able to grow, to be able to learn as you are growing and adapting at the same time is really what the power of starting entails.
One part of my episode actually says that rest is important or rest is paramount. You should rest. It is one thing to rest, but it's another thing to take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. Those are the three parts that makes up your essence, your being.
You can be resting and still be disconnected from yourself. Because taking care of yourself is deeper than just sleeping or taking breaks. Your mind, body, and soul needs care. And when one part of you is neglected, eventually all the other parts feel it too. I think that's why I burn out sometimes, why I disappear, disconnecting from everything. I was pouring so much into work that I forgot to pour into myself. And maybe that's part of becoming too. Learning that you cannot create a beautiful life while abandoning yourself inside of it. You are the creative too.
I think love became healthier for me the moment I stopped thinking about what I wanted from people and I started thinking about what I would love to give. Would I date me? Because trust me, relationships are mirrors. Would I actually want to experience myself romantically? Being the partner you want to have is very important. And I think accountability in relationships is underrated. One thing I'm very grateful for is the fact that I took documenting myself seriously very early. Even before I knew what I was building, even before I started a company, I was already building a personal brand. I was already posting, filming, editing, talking about creativity. I didn't even realize then that it was called personal branding. But documentation eventually became trust. Trust became client. Client became a business. I see it as visibility, as an avenue to tell your story, as an avenue to let people see what you are building while you are building it. Document your life, guys. That is the backbone of this entire film. I started this series to document. Documenting my life genuinely changed my life. So many moments of my life would have disappeared if I wasn't documenting it.
Welcome to Remember Your Life. Thank you for being here. I hope this is a shared memory that we can all hold there at the end of it all. My whole exhibition just calls to the importance of the intentional documentation of our lives so we can honor each moment, because life moves so fast and we need to document in whatever way we can, with pictures, videos, voice notes, writing. Just document your life so you can honor your memory.
Thankfully, I have never been someone to think consistency was go, go, go. Yeah. Consistency could also mean returning. Returning to yourself, returning to your dreams, returning to the things you told yourself that you were going to do, returning to the things you were doing before life even happened. That was the whole point of finishing what I started. Maybe finishing something years later is still finishing. And it still counts. Season 25 started as a vlog series. Somewhere along the line, it became a time capsule, because now I can only look back to, how that season was for me and the lessons I was going to share from that season of my becoming.
Some people say the hardest part is starting. Others say the hardest part is finishing. I've done both now, and here's what I know.
You can only finish what you have started, which means the bravest thing you would ever do is begin.
And that is the power of starting.